So if I trim this part, okay, I get this surface here. Okay, I got this surface. And now what about this gap in the middle? It has a height of 20 and it has a width of 40. Many ways to make this. One simple way is to make a rectangle and say 40 by 20. Catch the rectangle from its middle point and put it here. Right? And then trim this part. This is one way. Another way is I can make a line from the middle point 20 and then offset it by 20 again, because why? 20 here and 20 there will mean the total is 40, right? So I'll say join here and then trim. So you see two techniques to do the same thing, right? Now what about this line? What about this line, right? We know it's at a height of 30, but we don't know the distance. No problem, right? So
It's expanding for this line.
we can just move this, for example, from here up
There.
to 30, and I can extend it. Too fast? Okay, let's make a line from here to here, okay? And let's move this line up by 30, okay? Trim this, and you have that distance. Alright guys? So that completes 1, 2, 3, 4 surfaces. And now this eye shape for the cylinder. Well, if you look at this cylinder, it has a diameter of 30 and it has a height of 30 as well. So if you look at this cylinder from the side, let's forget about these cuts for a little while, right? Right? If you saw a cylinder of 30 by 30 from the side, what would it look like? Rectangle, or actually a square, right? So just look like a square of 30 by 30. Okay, I can catch this square and I can move it here. Okay, and you see that it fits. هذا أقصى شيء. This is the last limit of my top view, and it reaches this last limit. So my drawing is correct. Everything here is correct. Right? Let me explode this so that I can delete this line, because I don't like extra lines. And now let's come back to the cut. We see that this is 10 and 10. Yani this distance is 10, and then this distance is a further 10. Okay? And so this distance must obviously be again 10. Right? So what I can do is I can offset 10, and I can say offset here, offset here. So that gives me these cuts, but in the middle there is no cut, right? So what can I do? Well, this is the middle line. It says 12. So what can I do?
6 by 6.
Right? So if I take a line in the middle and I offset it by 6, 6 to the right and 6 to the left will make it 12. I don't need this line anymore, and I will trim now, because why? There is no edge here, there is nothing here, and there are no edges here as well. Right? It just looks like an eye. كل هذا منحنى. This is all a curved surface. Remember, this is all a curved surface, but we cannot see the curvature. Right? So this, guys, is the right side view. You can stop your recording.